Love, 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 la la love, la la
Oh
love
dear.
makes the world go round.
Mm.
That's what, what,
Okay.
what, what, what?
I was just
Word.
want, I was just seeing how long this was gonna go on for.
You know what? Metropolitan Black Nerds, Metroblurs. Hi guys, welcome
We're live right now.
back. I am. It's me, the B, and I am here with my co-host, the wonderful.
Kitty Lorraine, hello, y'all. Thank you for
Speak on it.
joining.
Speak on it.
I will.
And then we have our favorite producer, Miss Dawkins on the tracks.
Hey y'all.
Ooh, ooh. And guys, we have a special guest. This is amazing. This is awesome. I love this for us. We
Two
have,
special guests.
yes, we have friend of the show, Asia, who is returning. Woo, woo.
Hi.
Welcome
how
back.
Are y'all?
And we have
Hello.
Izzy, who is our
Hello.
who's here joining us as a first-time guest, but a long-time friend. Say hello to Izzy King. Ooh.
Hi, everybody.
Hi. I'm trying to make things work.
All right, y'all. Let's start it off.
Ooh.
How y'all week? What scuffed your Tims? What's your geek of the week?
You know, I could go. What was scuffing my Tims? The fact that I mentioned the fact that I have a new job a couple times, right? So I'm about a month and a half into this situation, which I love it. It's lovely. It's great. And it's aligned with what I love to do. However, I work inside of a school, which is also an old bomb shelter. So that means we ain't got no goddamn windows, okay? And with that being said, I am a sunshine loving type person. You understand? So I need a lot of sunshine. I need to see outside. I need to not be enclosed. I don't do good with just closed spaces.
This flower needs sun.
Hello, right? And so I bought one of those sad lamps to mimic the sunlight, so you could turn it on, maybe get some exposure, 30 minutes, turn it off, whatever. When I tell you I used it for the first time yesterday, I got it set up in my little desk. I used it for the first time yesterday. It gave me a migraine.
Yeah, babes. Because
Like
It said too much sun.
I said, it was a sad lamp that made me sadder.
well,
So
Well,
it was in
first
the
of
name.
all,
I'm
my
sorry.
condolences.
you think that was what? I can't hear.
Say it again, Asia.
First of all, my condolences.
Oh, thank you, love, because I need it, and I feel bereaved. I feel robbed of sunlight even more because what I'm supposed to do now, it's like I'm gonna be a sad girl or I'm gonna have a migraine.
You know,
So
you could get like those gunner sunglasses that you wear on the inside.
I'm supposed to get shades for the mock sun in the bomb shelter.
These names are making me sad. Sad lamb,
Yeah,
gutter
it's
glasses.
seasonal
I mean, or you could just dry the sunshine on the brick.
sunshine on a what?
Yeah. You could. Is it like brick walls or is it painted?
No, it's like it's really DOE wall. So New York City public
DOE
school.
wall.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, so think about it like this. Now, I've never been in prison. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But the DOE and the prison makers build the same structures.
They use the same tile.
DOE prisons and the NYCHA,
Yeah.
the projects.
All
They
use the same
all
tile.
built by the same people. So think of that, like, but with no mother effing windows. Like, that's really what scuffed my Timbs about the whole situation. So it's, you know what? Let me end it right there because y'all got to shade what got y'all too. So that's what happened to Kitty. I'm gonna figure it out though. I might, cause I will be the mother effer to wear some shades inside. I don't care.
I say you just take a sledgehammer and bust out a window in the wall, you know? But
I should.
But it's a bomb shelter. It's gonna be hard.
Yeah, right. That's gonna bust me up first.
Yo.
Next, the B.
Make the kids do it. Teamwork make the dream work.
You know, look, solutions, and that's what we like here.
child
Solutions.
labor?
Child labor. We get
School to
those
jail
kids.
pipeline?
We get those kids we get those kids paid
It's a
first of all.
job.
So this is just
Children need jobs.
Extra credit.
Oh my Atlanta.
Prorated child labor.
Hello.
Y'all know better than Shein. But you know what?
The B.
No, what's Gus my Tim? So I got. Okay. So what had happened was, what's Gus my Tims are when I was on the train, and I got on the train. It was cool, but I realized that every time I get on, like trying to find the right way to get on the train. Like you have to be on the right car if you want to get to the right place.
Yeah.
So if I go in the train and I get on one side, I may miss my stop because the doors don't open at that stop. That will forever grind my gears because it also tells me that I'm not allowed to move between the moving cars. So it's too late by the time I figure out that I do not need to be in this car.
Wait, you talk
listens
about
to
like
that?
if the train is too short or too long for the
Yes.
platform?
Yes.
You haven't figured that out and you live in New York?
Ma'am, I don't
Hand over your
go
card.
down those roads. I do not go down those roads. And honestly, it's y'all job to figure that out. You made the station. How did you not figure out that the hot dog was longer than the bun?
I like that analogy. I'm gonna use it for something else. I don't know what yet, but I'm gonna use it. Not the hot. That you gotta flame somebody with that. Not the hot dog being bigger than the bun.
Like, it just don't
Like-
make sense.
It's an insult that I'm ready to use. That's a good one though.
I just feel like, and you know what? Did you know that they're going up? The MTA is going up to $2.90 because we've been talking about it's going to go up to $3 forever, and they decided to be like, no, we got you. See, that's a lie. It's not $3. It's $2.90.
They raised it to $3 in Nassau County though.
Bro,
You lie.
I'm dead.
So-
I'm serious.
That's all right. You know why? Because I have always been one of those New Yorkers that I don't like to hop it. I'll pay my fare. I genuinely pay my fare. I will stop. I will protest. I will not pay.
yo,
My thing is, where do you think I'm gonna find a scrunch up 15 cents? Not even a quarter. 15 cents? Are you,
are you dumb?
bro?
Like, we are in a coin shortage. Where am I finding this 15 cents?
Chipotle be draping me up for them coins.
Sure.
Like, come on.
Sure.
Y'all don't
do.
even have coin stars around so I could be like, oh, I could go get some change. No. And the worst part is the MTA machines only give you dollar coins. What am I
Yo.
doing with those?
Yo, bro.
Don't put a 20 in that that
You just
thing.
gonna have a
You're
weapon.
gonna be tight.
You're gonna have a loaded weapon. If you ever scared, just go to a MTA and make change for a 20. You're gonna have yourself a sock and a coin sock real easy. That's a loaded weapon. You are good to go.
That's a fact.
How you doing, my favorite Ashley?
Oh, your favorite Ashley. You hear that? All you other Ashleys, y'all don't compare.
Period.
Honestly, you could say that twice.
Period.
All your other Ashleys, y'all don't compare.
Talk your shit.
Right.
Hurtful.
I am gonna have a geek of the week.
Ooh,
Okay.
not a positive. I'm here for it.
I love love.
Ooh.
Nah, don't get it twisted. I don't have nobody to love. But
Wow, that was real single of you.
but I am like a hopeless romantic, you know?
Okay.
Shonda Rhimes, she been getting me my bag or whatever. And I just like, I'm gonna find my man. Is he gonna be in New York? Question mark. But, you know, I'm feeling real hopeful that I'm gonna find my Shondaland man. You see what I'm saying? And I will take nothing less than a Shondaland man.
I'm just saying, I've been saying to myself that my soulmate's in California.
I'm gonna take her mic off, y'all.
Yeah. No. Turn,
And y'all
turn it
know
off.
I'm about to take
No,
her
because
mic
I will
off.
say it. She plays way too much. She plays way too much. Anyway.
Actually, speaking of playing too much, so like that's an actual type of love, you know. Okay, so story time. There are 8 types of love, and if you don't know that,
8?
you'll 8
Okay.
exactly. That's why I had to drop this bomb on y'all. There are 8 types of love.
Okay.
There's like the ones that you know. There's ones that you don't know, and there's ones that you know of, but you didn't think of it as love until you were like, yeah, that's love.
Okay.
So like, so me being too much, I'm full in my Ludus. Ludus is like that playful, flirty game. I'm in my flirty game, where I'm just like. I'm working my way out of Ludus. I'm slowing down because I used to be one of those. I don't believe in like a serious relationship until you believe in a serious relationship. But yeah, no, I feel like that's one of those. I love being free to love.
Ooh, I like that. Okay.
But that also makes me sound like I'm like I can't take this relationship seriously just yet.
Okay.
Oh my babe.
Okay.
But there's like there's different types of love
Yes.
that tell me how I'm supposed to like engage with other people and how I should engage with them. So
Okay.
I like the playful love, but there's love that's like erotic love. That's eros. There's there's familial love. I think that's storge. Storge. It's a weird name. It's in my head. I just say stork for bringing the stork home.
Yeah,
Does that make
familiar.
sense? That sounds familiar to me. Then there's the pragma, which is practical love. That's the long term. That's grandma and grandpa love each other kind of love. That's the nothing raises, nothing. Everything that should be defying gravity has lost its battle, but I still think you're hot. That's pragma.
That's fire.
There's one that Ashley put me on to, and that was philatia. Because I didn't even know. First of all, I thought she was saying fellatio. I was like, ma'am.
I could not pronounce that.
We know that, love. I know that.
I mean, I think everybody knows that love.
Right?
Hey.
Okay.
One way or another, hello.
Philatia. And then that's self-love, self-care, and all of that. And then there's true friendship, which is philia. And I am super pro-philia.
I'm huge on philia.
That doesn't sound good in a sentence.
No, it doesn't.
But yeah, no, but to my friends and the deep love I have for my friendships, it's philia.
Yeah.
I do admit to that. But the one that people don't really acknowledge, and the 8th one, mania.
Ooh,
Because
explain.
Obsession is
Crazy.
a type of love. Thank you, Asia.
Crazy.
That is exactly what it is. Crazy.
Psycho.
Did you mention agape?
Agape? Wait.
No.
No, I didn't, because
Jeffrey
agape is martyrs, and I really don't believe anybody's a true martyr. Agape is selfless love of humankind. And I promise you, the way humankind is going is one of those, when your parents say, I like you, but I love you, but I don't like you right now? Yeah.
I'm so sorry because I've never heard that.
Oh,
My mother
look
say
at-
that. She used to say that to
I
me
want
all
to
the
give
time.
y'all a hug. Oh my God.
Nah, I was a little shit.
You're
Sometimes she
so
ain't like me.
lucky.
Sometimes I ain't like her, but I loved her too. We,
Bro.
you know,
Damn.
expression is real.
I told my niece to her face I didn't like her one day. And I was like, you do too much. And then she was like, oh, and then we got over it. And I was like, I love you anyway. Whatever. I love
Different
her.
levels, you know.
Sometimes, and then we get over it. And then we move on and we love each other. And then you prove that you love each other. But then even then it's not truly.
I'm sorry. No, my friend just texted me. I philia you. She said that's the friendship love, as if we
Yeah.
did. Thank you, friend. I philia you too, buddy.
Aww. So, guys.
I don't like.
Go ahead.
I'm not sure. It's like the way that sounds. It just sounds so dirty.
It do. You're not wrong. It do.
Get you a
Sounds
little
like
philia in your life.
Copophilia.
You want a copophilia with mother?
Ooh.
Ooh.
oh,
Cup in a field?
Asia was like, wait a minute, hold on. That is your mother.
I might have to use that on somebody.
Okay.
So, to Izzy, what era do you think you're in? So, are you in your
I
ludus? Are you in your philia? Like, what kind of love are you really searching for right now?
I would say I'm probably in my Eros era.
Mm.
Are
Hot,
you,
sexy love era.
Ew.
Love that for you.
Yeah.
I think he's calling himself.
I would say I would say Eros and probably with a little bit of Ludus,
Okay.
because there is something special that has entered my life recently.
Ooh.
But
He's actually listening right now. Hi, baby. But yeah, and I've never really been in this era before, and it feels good. I can't lie, it feels really good. Everything about this thing is very new. It's also very scary. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Because it's easy for me to like love my friends and love my family. Like it's very easy, but this is like new territory for me, and so yeah, this is very much a new feeling, a new era, and I'm just navigating it. I don't think I'm perfect at it, but I'm trying my best.
Okay, so
Did you just profess your love on national television?
that's what I want to know.
Oh, we already,
I love this for Izzy. Yes.
Is Izzy in love?
we've already said the over to each other.
Oh!
Izzy.
Oh my
I know.
god.
This is very. For those who know me, Leah and Asia know me. This is very. I'm very anti-man, relationship. So this is very new and very unlike me, to say the
Okay.
least.
Wait, so because I'm here. Hi,
Hi.
my love. So
Hi, my darling.
you talked about being the playful love and being in the erotic love. So
Yes.
are you still playing games? Or are you trying to settle down? Or are you just like, I'm too young to think about rings?
I would definitely say it's definitely too early to think about rings. Definitely settling down. Like, I guess when I say ludus, I mean it as like it still feels like puppy love to me. It still
Okay.
feels like high school crush, but it's also deeper than that at the same time.
So is
Like
he
we joke
providing
with each
you?
other.
Is he providing you the 3 Fs?
What is yeah?
Is he feeding
Girl,
you?
you know the 3 F's there. Stop playing.
Feeding, fornicating, financing.
Oh,
Other
well,
form.
I'm not gonna lie. Leah and Asia know I'm definitely the one who likes to provide the finance. I can't let a man pay for me. I can't. I tried. It just doesn't feel good to me. But the other two, yes.
Hey,
Heard you.
2 out of 3 is a 66. That is a passing grade. Everything else is just checking boxes.
It can be worked on.
Exactly.
Period.
Passing grade. You start with the passing grade. Everything else can be worked on. Every other part of the relationship, you just got to get your cores, because there are big boxes, there are little boxes. There's things that
Yeah.
are deal breakers and things that aren't deal breakers.
Absolutely.
But as long as you got
Yeah.
like the important things taken care of, is this person taking money, like making you feel poorer, making you feel hungry, or
Oh,
making
no.
you feel frustrated?
No, it definitely fulfills all of my needs.
Ooh, he's fulfilling all your needs.
As
Ooh.
far as the money goes, he's actually really educated. In fact, he's unfortunately away right now on a scholarship in Canada
Not coming.
for a college out there. So he's going to be there for the next 4 years. But once I start working, I'm gonna go, visit him and fix something and work on that other end. Not the
Ooh.
Tell
financial
him.
one before that.
I need to speak with Mr. Justin so he
Ooh.
can get his fires under control, because it's not even fires of passion.
Yo,
I am frustrated, okay?
he said, tell your man to get his fire. You're still, what temperature is it where you are, Izzy?
It is 103 degrees.
Oh.
Wait, Izzy, where the hell are you?
I'm in Texas.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
There.
That makes sense.
How does it feel to be in Texas?
I'm in the devil's agent.
True.
It's funny because coming from California, I've only been here for about almost 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny because coming from California, everything is much more expensive there. So coming here, everyone's complaining about like high prices, and I'm walking on sunshine. Like people are complaining about the gas prices. I'm like, this is the cheapest I've ever had it. I don't know what y'all mad about. But
You want to hear a funny story?
I would say it's very flat. It is very hot. But the people are so nice. Southern hospitality is really, really real out here. I have met one friend, and he takes me out to the club every single weekend. I have never paid for a cover, never paid for a drink for the first all 2 months.
I hear that.
Nice.
So that friendship love is prominent there.
Yeah, you got some philia in your heart.
That philia.
Yeah,
He's
they're
philia in
really out
you.
here. Yes, I got some philia in me.
Shut up. Funny story. So I met somebody from Texas recently.
Okay.
And they were visiting New York, and they were telling me about how exciting it was that they were visiting New York and how they loved seeing all the sights of New York. And I got to drop a little trivia about like the New York Public Library being a former water reserve. Because they were like, because they were from Texas, they were like, there's so many man-made lakes in Texas. They're not here. And I was like, they're here. They're just under buildings now, because that's what New York does. We just put the water under a building because that's what we'll do.
And that's why we're sinking now.
Yeah.
Sinking
4
away
more feet.
now.
4 more feet. So the first thing she asked me was, how do you afford to live here? And I just looked at her like, there's no way to explain to you that we make more money than you in a nice way.
Damn.
Like, it's like,
I mean, you get paid higher in New York. Yeah, it's true.
across the board. And it's
I'm
like,
trying not to be rude, but in order for me not to be rude, I'm just not going to say it.
yeah, that's where I was. I was just like, well, working in psychology does work. I was like, yeah. No, we can work in lots of places. There's lots of spaces where you can get salary. Yeah, no, it's good.
Girl, you could say it real nice. New York, we get paid more. We
Sorry.
get paid more, but we have a higher cost of living. So we got to get paid more.
Though a 1-bedroom being $4,200 is kind of.
Don't grind my gears.
Go to hell.
Immediately. Okay.
Asia, what era are you in?
I'm in my agape era, and please do not get mad at me if I pronounce this wrong, but I believe it's Philatia, and that's the love of self.
You know what? I'm here for it. And I have been watching you on your Philatia journey, Asia.
I'm just,
So I want you to hug yourself and pat yourself on the back, because you have been on a wonderful journey.
Okay.
You have been making wonderful strides. You have shown so much class and grace
Okay.
in developing the
yeah,
person you want
good.
to be. You're creating friendships, which is 100% self-love, and creating those bonds and deciding which bonds serve you. That is a lot of self-love. So first of all,
It's like
go
it was
off.
so much that was said in that, but I got it because we know what we're talking about. So yeah, definitely.
He's like, you said a lot, but I understand it. That's about right. You're welcome. I love you.
That's what friendship is. You don't got to say too much, but you say it all anyway.
I really do love like how all these types of love really engage with everybody, like over time and throughout your lifestyle. Like, okay, my issue is that it's so easy for people to confuse them. Like, my personal hatred is people who confuse philia with eros.
Like when you sneaky linking and you think this is the love of your life.
That is a ludus with
I've
the
been so guilty of that. Recently guilty of that, but we're not there right now.
Okay. All right now.
like, I'm trying to be on my ludus and you on your pragma, and I'm just like, I'm not
But-
ready for that.
I will say, sometimes I feel like that filial love be doing too much.
Why? That's my friendship.
No, because I feel like some people substitute their friends for their lack of having a partner. And so you're trying to have me overcompensate by, oh, let's go on a friendship date, blah, blah, blah. And it's not really a friendship date. You just treat me like I'm your man in this moment. And as soon as you get a man, you drop me in the next 10 seconds.
Okay, but what if I do both? Because I'm notorious for being like, I want a friendship date and I want us to go out together, and why don't you love me? And I will tell my friends that they don't love me enough. And that doesn't mean that I don't, my man isn't my man.
No, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with friendship dates. I was just giving an example. Like some people, they just substitute friends.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm a placeholder until you get some, you know what? And that is not right.
You mean the friends that disappear?
Yes.
Because that I've seen those.
Yes, we
there's
all have
lots
seen those.
of, or my favorite is the ones that get jealous over like
Yes.
Yeah,
nothing.
we have all seen that too.
The friendships that are like, what are you wearing? And I'm just like, clothes. What's the issue? And they're like, you can't treat me. And I'm like, what are you? I'm just wearing clothes. You know how to dress. Why do you need to check my outfit? It's too. And my situation was like 2006. Like, what are we wearing? We're wearing clothes. You're gonna look cute. I'm gonna look cute. I know how to dress. I don't know what to tell you.
Or we friends and you want to cuddle? Back away.
Yeah.
I cuddle my friends. I be cuddling. Me and Kitty be cuddling.
So
Too many mixed signals. That's a lot going
Right.
on.
I was about to say,
Like, are you trying to eat or you trying to? I don't understand what's happening right now. Like, no.
You're just warm,
Oh.
sis.
I don't think cuddling means the same. Like, let's be clear. We not laying under no blanket together, snuggled the fuck. Like, that's not what we're doing, okay? Leah is cold. I'm warm. She likes to sit near me and get warm by me.
Like, hey,
Let's be clear.
Come hug me.
Yeah.
I'll sit there and be like, I'm cold.
Mm-hmm.
I promise I'll be your fake lover any day. I'll be like, hey boo. I showed up, and to my homegirl, everybody knows Lauren, to Darlin's dinner, showed up, and I see her, and she's with her boyfriend and with two of their neighbors, and I walk over and I give her the longest hug, and they just sat there and looked at us, and we're like, what do we... And later, I had to physically explain that we were in a relationship that wasn't a relationship. This is a lifetime relationship, as in we will be friends for the rest of our lives. But no, nobody's touching any butts except those two. Like,
Right.
I'm not involved. Like, I was like, yeah, no, they're just stuck in this relationship with me. And like, one of the guys was like, relationship? Like, like
Throuple?
yo, and I was just like, no, I don't want it. Please, I just like my family.
I have a question now for everybody.
Yeah.
Which type of love are you the least comfortable with, or you
Ooh.
haven't developed the most?
I have a problem with mania. I feel like if you are just, prime example, if you're just meeting me, like maybe a couple weeks, and next thing you know, hey, what do you want? What are you looking for? I just met you at the Kroger 2 days ago. Relax.
See, and
It's like maybe 2 weeks into it is no reason why you should be asking me what I'm looking for. We haven't even got there yet. I'm still trying to figure out if you fucking, I'm still trying to figure out if you crazy or not.
So, mania is the
obsession.
Oh yeah.
That's Severus Snape.
Ew. I would say
Whoa.
that one.
Like, that's a
Yeah.
perfect example of obsessive love, is that someone who thinks their relationship is love, that to everybody else they'll tell you it's love, but to the person who's reading the story, that's creepy.
No. So I think Asia, I think my answer is the same as yours, boo, because that mania, I don't do well with that kind of stuff. If you get too close too fast. If you start, what's that? Love dumping, love
bomb.
love bombing.
Love bombing.
If you start love bombing me, I get turned off so fast. Like, don't be on me like that. Don't
Be like,
do that.
I like you. What do you like? You met me 2 days ago.
Right. Be like, there's just something about you. I'm like, you must mean my face because you know nothing
What
else
is it
about
about
me.
me?
I
What
didn't
is
tell
it
you
about?
anything. I don't get it. So yeah, mania. I second
about
what
me?
Asia said.
What about you, Izzy?
And then you act. Oh shit. What love do I like? Struggle with?
Yes.
Let me look at the list. I have it pulled up 1 second. Look at the names so I can figure out which one I want to talk. I'm trying to talk about. I would really have to say, I think it's called storage,
Okay.
which is like that family love.
Okay.
Because like I just have family members who, like, as much as I really have love for them in my heart, you cannot be around me. Like, you just aren't good for me. You're not good for you. Please keep that energy like away from me.
I hear that.
And I think it, like, I'll say, for example, like my grandmother. Me and my grandmother were like two peas in a pod, like the bestest of friends growing up. I spent all my summers out there. She's the reason why I'm a little bit of bougie. Like, she was just my best friend. And then, and then as soon as I became gay, or not became gay, but as soon as I came out as gay,
Man's converted.
I was always gay. I was definitely 4 years old dancing to the Cheetah Girls. So I was always gay. But as soon as, like, I was open about it, there's a rift that formed.
Okay.
And from that rift, I was really able to, like, kind of see more of her faults and see that she's not the superhero that I grew up with.
Okay.
And so, it's hard. It's hard, like, coming to terms with, like, your special people aren't as special as you thought they were. And so I think that's something that was like, really hard for me to come to terms with, because, like, I remember when I told her, she, like, pulled over to the side and, like, gave me this long talk about how it's a community filled with pedophilia and diseases and nothing good can come of it, and that's not me. And I was, like, freshman in high school.
Oh,
And I had,
man.
just come out. Like, I hadn't done any research of my own, so this is all, like, I'm like, well, is it like that?
That was
it's
like
really
your first interaction.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then, as things progressed, like, I started to see more toxic traits in her. And it also kind of gave me a perspective as to why my mom is the way she is and why she was the parent she was to me. But I will always have a love for her. But, like, it's gotten to a point where, like, as much as I love her, being around her, like, I get, like, an icky feeling in my soul.
Yeah.
Because it's once you're burned, you can't get unburned. Like, once that trust is broken, and that trust is simply knowing that you secretly not just dislike me, but hate me. Like, this isn't because it feels, a lot of those betrayals don't feel like, oh, I dislike this thing. It's, I dislike this about you. And that's more than just dislike. That feels like hate when you hear it.
Somebody told me that once, and I was like, girl, then why the hell we friends? Like,
see? Like, what?
I dislike this and this about you. Bye.
That's the end of it, right?
Yeah, honestly, it's very easy.
And you can't do that with family.
Right, yeah.
You just got to sit it out or, quote unquote, get over it.
Right.
I feel like family is unconditional love always, no matter what.
That's true family.
Okay, so we're going to hit a commercial and be right back. You're watching Metro Blurs, Metropolitan Black Nerds. Are we at?
Do you have a legal issue, question, or concern? Turn to Ask the Lawyer. You have questions? We've got answers.
IQ Inc., your one-stop
For a consultation
multicultural marketing
or to
center,
refer
print,
a client,
radio.
visit www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us. You can also register for our paralegal program, get legal news, business consults, or other information on educational issues. Yes, Ask the Lawyer. You have questions, we've got answers. For a consultation or to refer a client, visit www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us.
Does the thought of bankruptcy keep you up at night? The fear of losing your home, the harassing calls from creditors, your wages being garnished. How will you survive? What will you do? The law firm of Figueroa & Associates will protect you. Figueroa & Associates is one of the most sophisticated consumer bankruptcy law firms in the country, and they will fight to protect your rights. Have the peace of mind knowing that your case is being handled by experienced consumer bankruptcy attorneys. Don't let the bank take your home. There is a way out. Call the law firm of Figueroa & Associates today for a consultation. 855-768-8845. That's 855-768-8845. The law firm of Figueroa & Associates will explain all your options and help you decide the best course of action. Schedule your consultation today. 855-768-8845 or visit 311bankruptcy.com. That's 855-768-8845 or visit 311bankruptcy.com and put those sleepless nights to bed. Divorce, separation, support, custody. The common factor? They keep you up at night. Sleep well knowing that you have the law firm of Figueroa & Associates on your side through this difficult time. Don't divorce your money. Don't divorce your children. Divorce your spouse. Whether it's a contested or uncontested divorce, the law firm of Figueroa & Associates will guide you through every step of the process. From child custody to property and debt concerns, the law firm of Figueroa & Associates has the experience and expertise in handling cases involving significant assets and complicated issues. A divorce can be one of the most unpleasant experiences a person ever has to go through. Don't do it alone. Stop the sleepless nights and call the law firm of Figueroa & Associates. 855-768-8845. That's 855-768-8845 or visit 311divorce.com. That's 311divorce.com. At the law firm of Figueroa & Associates, a divorce is not the end, it's a new beginning.
I was gonna open on. Kitty, I'm opening on Kitty.
All right.
Hello.
We back. Are we back?
Are
We're
we?
back. We're
Am
back.
I on?
You on?
Okay, lovely. Hello. Welcome back to Metro Blurs, Metropolitan Black Nerds. It's your girl, Kitty Lorraine, and obviously, we got the B, we got Ashley, and we have our two lovely guests, Izzy and Asia. So, we are speaking about love today, and we are speaking about
The parts of love that right now we're on the love sections that we're not good at. And I have to admit, okay, I genuinely suck at philatia. I suck at philatia.
I should have never introduced that because y'all done lost your mind.
y'all.
I just had to say the words out loud. The words had to be said. But it's really like having self-compassion and self-love. And that's not my strong point. My favorite thing to say to everyone, it's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me.
It is.
I like to assume that I'm the issue and then try to work my way out from there, which is probably not the definition of self-love.
No, it's the opposite.
Yeah.
This is why I curse you out the way I do. Because I love you.
She often goes, stop yelling at my friend. And I'm like,
be nicer to my friend. And then I start calling her bad words. She makes me do it.
I'm
crazy.
It's just, it's about nurturing your own well-being, taking care of yourself. And I do take care of myself, but I take care of myself in a way a bad parent would take care of themselves.
And that's what we're trying to change.
Yeah, we're working on it.
So you said that one is the one that you struggle
Philatia.
with. Philatia is the one you struggle with.
Because,
all right.
y'all are awesome. And, you want to know some real tea? Multiple times I've been confessed to. And multiple times my response was, why?
Crazy.
I feel that. I do.
See?
I do feel that. No, because my problem is I'm full of myself, right? So when you confess, I'm like, yeah, you know what? That damn right makes sense.
Facts.
But also, I got to be like, why'd you say that? I got to side eye you. Like, yeah, it's possible to fall in love with me in one day. I absolutely understand that. No doubt. But but at the same time, I got a side eye. Like, you trying to trick me right now? I don't do well with tricks,
bro.
That's
and I'll
because-
make you a trick.
Ooh. Ooh.
It ain't Ludus if you got it.
Miss Dawkins
City girl
talking
shit.
spicy. Okay. Okay.
Ah, yes. So as we can tell, I am very well with the Falati.
Hello. As you should be. Which one do you struggle with though?
Eros.
Okay.
And
You wanna get dirty?
I love, unfortunately, like a Caribbean parent.
Okay.
So
What does that mean?
I will do everything for you, but don't try to give me a hug.
Oh,
Don't touch
very
me.
no
Yeah.
physical.
And it's something I want to be better at.
Yeah.
I sincerely do. I need someone to practice on.
Yeah.
I need me a little play dummy. So if anybody out there listening and you fine and you need a little,
Go off, sis, because you got it. And you know, that's actually crazy because that was something that I struggled to as well as actually directly at your age. So at your age, I had an issue with like being in relationships with other people. And I started dating this guy. And the guy, he was very much more... It was the first time I engaged with, quote unquote, an alpha male, like a man who's like certain of himself, a man who's more in control of the situation and doesn't let me spin a spiral that's out of control. Because if I'm left at the wheel, we are going somewhere that you don't know, nor I know where we ended up.
Okay.
So I prefer guys who are like, okay, that sounds like a great idea. What's the actual plan, sweetie?
Yeah.
Okay, you can go have fun. I'm right here. Come back. And I had to learn that with him. We fought a lot. Like every time we were bickering and like it was great. Eros was great because
Right.
of it. Because we were fighting those things of him telling me, yo, just be a lady in the situation. But he wasn't saying it like that.
Right.
But it was like, yo, can I be the dude, please? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
A meme came to mind. That's what I started laughing. You know the one that goes, "Be a effing lady."
yes. And like, no, you know how men, it's a male culture. I don't know how well known or which culture it came from, but in male culture, I've noticed that most men try to walk on the outside
Of course.
of you when
Hell
you're walking.
yeah. They better.
And if you don't, what purpose do you serve?
Oh, let me tell you how he had to fight me on that one because me growing up, I was a teacher. So me growing up, I had to be on the outside protecting kids. So in my head, I automatically moved to the outside. And he's looking at me like, you don't need to protect me.
As if that's not a grown ass man.
Yo,
Like-
and he would literally physically put me on the inside
Yeah,
so that I was like,
Yeah.
oh, and I would be like, oh, and it worked. Like, and to this day, I now judge other men because if they don't do it, like that guy, like even though we obviously didn't end up together, we're not no relationship beyond that. That taught me like how I wanted to be treated, and like a lot of those
standard.
relationships are how you want to be treated. What kind of love do you want to extend with each other? Like Izzy's in a wonderful place where he can develop love, and they have a nice little gap where they can reach out, they can get their space, and when they get together, they can learn about each other even more, and that's a new love that they can develop there. So like it's like
Yes, ma'am.
you get to learn all those things and all those, and Izzy's in a position where he's like, I'm not used to not taking care of someone, of being taken care of.
Yeah.
And he might find himself in that situation because he's dating someone who's on a scholarship in a whole nother country. You have your dating potential right now.
Yeah.
And part of that potential is allowing that potential to happen because your partner is going to want to fulfill their potential, hopefully. Hopefully. You're gonna be with someone who wants to fulfill the potential of the relationship, and part of that potential will be partnership. And what part are you being taken care of, or do you need to do anything or whatever? You're in a great position where you can take care of yourself, but you can also take care of the people around you. And like, I have weird rules about like income and stuff like that because I believe that my money is the kids' money and your money is my money, and that's how the world works in the universe.
Okay.
Like,
No, it's facts. The mother's supposed to take care of the
He
children, and then the husband's
And he
supposed to take care of the wife.
That's-
and once he's taking care of the wife, everybody's taken care of.
exactly, the circle has continued, and when the child has grown up and has done everything, if I've done my job right, my child should have no problem sending me to the nicest nursing home that I want.
I'm screaming.
Like, I'm not trying to live with my kids, but I definitely
You don't
want
want to
a
be
nice
in the beach house?
No,
No, I want to be in the beach house. I do.
I want to be in a really nice nursing home surrounded by a whole bunch of people.
You a hoochie mama. You just want to see the other old men.
E-
That's what it is.
No. I want to be a bingo. I want to be like playing bingo in my old age with like, I want to be sitting across Kitty, be like, bingo.
Bitch,
I told you.
be there.
She thinks she want. I'm gonna have her visiting me. I'm making sure that's why
I'll
want a
visit.
nursing
Yeah,
home.
that's a fact. I'll visit you. I am not living in no. Listen, I ain't living in
I
no
want a
nursing home.
fancy nursing home. I want like them.
Heaven forbid.
I want them like Florida nursing homes where like everybody's like, it's basically a cul-de-sac. That's the kind
Yeah.
of nursing home I want. Not like you live in a shelter type of no. I want
feel
the
you.
I want to raise my kids so they put me in the nice shelter, not the bad shelter. Like, that's my story. But
You don't want to end up in a bomb shelter like Kitty.
yo,
God damn it, Ashley! Don't
Take it to
trigger
the
me. Triggered. But fast.
see, and all you needed was some vitamin D.
Shit.
We get some Filation and some vitamin D, and that's how we have a good time.
Eros.
That's how you get arrows. Ooh, and speaking of loving love, in a few days is one of the biggest parades of New York City. It's one of the biggest events of America because people come from literally all over America to come to New York for the turn up to end all turn-ups. The party starts around Friday. It ends Sunday, very specifically at 10 p.m. I don't know what it is.
10 p.m.?
It ends. When I say it ends at 10 p.m., I mean the world is shut down at 11:01. Everything looks back like Manhattan again.
Oh yeah, you know the once July 1st hits, the flags turn back from pride flags to American flags.
That's
Real
a
quick.
fact.
And yeah,
We go from rainbow to red, white, and blue, just like that.
right.
And I actually really love. I think so. There's a lot of backlash against love and the rainbows, and specifically rainbows. And
It's weird.
Yeah, that's so specifically weird because the purpose of rainbows across culture is a sign of peace. In ancient Greek culture and ancient Christian culture, if you hanging your bow above your door was a sign of you retiring from war and you living in a land of peace. A sign in the Bible, I believe, like the final day he hung a rainbow to say that he was done, to say that all the chaos was done and he was ready to move on. That was what the rainbow meant. Or is it no? And then there's another rainbow with Noah's Ark where it was like, if the rainbow shows up,
That's a fact.
that's he found land and we're all good and peace is on the land. So if you hate rainbows, you hate peace. Period.
Why don't we, you know how they flag white flags? We need to flag rainbow flags.
Everywhere.
When it's peacetime. The war is over.
Yeah.
That's surrendering, though.
Oh,
That's not
Yeah,
peace.
white
That's
flag is
surrender.
surrender.
oh my bad, y'all.
So
Make sure
yes, so that is why
But I
we need
like
to
the energy. Keep that
wave that
shit
rainbow
going.
flag. Wave that rainbow flag because 100% that is the peace flag and that is my peace flag. And that's a lot of people's peace flag. Like that's how I know that this person is. I love seeing the rainbows on shops because it tells me more than the people who wear rainbows or the people who have rainbows on their profiles or whatever. Because people who who have the rainbows on the shops, you know that shop holds itself to some sort of ethical standards. Whether or not it's the best ethical standards, I didn't say that. I just said they hold themselves up to some sort of ethical standards that they feel that they will be checked for.
I just think they feel like I want your money, and your money, no matter who you look like and who you doing the
That's
do
a fact.
with.
What's the problem? So literally, what's the problem with that? Would you rather someone who's willing to take anybody's money or someone who's like, I don't want your money?
Who's gonna do that?
Wait, can we
nowadays,
take a
everything's
poll?
expensive.
They're doing
But
it.
I'm just saying. Like,
say no,
I
who's
hear
gonna
what
do it?
Ashley's
Do
saying
it.
because like
There are people
sometimes
that
it's
do
performative. It's like when people, yeah, Black Lives Matter, and it's like I know you don't really mean this. I
No.
know you're saying this. So
Like,
other
I
people
would
don't
rather
get on you.
Chick-fil-A not put up a rainbow flag. And let's take a poll. Who's still eating that Chick-fil-A?
I ain't eating no damn
I am still
Chick-fil-A.
eating that
I
Chick-fil-A.
ain't eating no colonizer
Chick-fil-A's
food
not
in front of
even
me.
Let's
I'm
hear
not
from
gonna
Izzy and
I definitely am eating homophobic.
Thank you.
Homophobic is what makes it taste better. I'm not gonna lie.
Thanks, Kareem.
Hello.
I'ma
Chick-fil-A
eat the
is not
homophobia.
good.
I'ma eat the racism. Thank
Shit
you.
is not
Who said
good.
Chick-fil-A not good?
I said,
It's-
Kitty said it. It is not good.
It's just colonized chicken.
And I'm talking about like before the shit came to New
No.
York, I was eating. I had Chick-fil-A for the first time in the South, and I said, "Oh, this is it.
What?
That's it."
All right, now y'all just lying.
You're joking.
Dead
You-
serious.
you're
Like
I-
Bojangles me any
You're
day. Zaxby's me any
Wow.
day.
I'll show up.
I don't do Chick-fil-A. I don't get it.
I show up and
we
show
not,
out.
We not
I've
listening to
never
that.
heard that.
Yes.
Everybody like eat Chick-fil-A is like instantly hooked.
No,
the
I
waffle
had
fries
it.
didn't do it for
Okay. Hold on now, baby, because the waffle fries were okay. I will say the waffle fries was
Exactly.
alright,
So
but
you
it wasn't.
like
It was
Chick-fil-A.
never that good for me to say. You know what I want right now?
Exactly.
Them
Yes.
Chick-fil-A
But you know
waffle
what I'm
fries.
never not in the mood for? Chick-fil-A. Like, nobody's going to present to me a restaurant and say Chick-fil-A. I'm going to be like, nah, I'm not in the mood. I'm going to be like, yeah, let's go.
Okay.
See, no. No, because
Chick-fil-A
you want to
is
know?
fun.
I tried Chick-fil-A too. I told you I will never pay for Chick-fil-A with my own money. I made somebody else buy me Chick-fil-A, and I didn't even make them. I told them I didn't want it. They wanted Chick-fil-A, and I said, I guess since you're buying, I'll eat it.
Yeah.
I tried it. It is unseasoned chicken with colonizer flavors. These are flavors they colonized from other countries, and you know it because you know the names of these flavors are all colonized flavors. What's the one that's from Hawaii? Say the name.
We in the colonizers' lane, and I'm going to bust down their chicken every time. Like, I don't understand what you're talking about. What are we talking about? I'm not fighting the system that's already
Colonizers
tearing me down.
chicken.
I'm
We
going
got
to eat the
some
chicken.
We got somebody in the chat. Chick-fil-A is overrated. I
See?
agree.
And the
Facts, babe.
colonized house in the colonized country.
Thank you.
Whatever.
The colonization ain't the problem. It's the them.
It's the flavor is of colonization.
Catch
It
me
tastes
in
like white
Asia
meat.
at Chick-fil-A. I don't care what y'all
Y'all
say,
just gonna be
like-
sitting there sucking on white meat.
Okay.
All right.
It ain't nothing wrong with it.
Right.
Give me a sandwich, please. Extra cheese.
I go to Arby's before I go to Chick-fil-A.
Arby's?
They got
Hell
chicken
yeah.
tenders.
We have
That's
the
fine.
meat.
Who's keeping
Yes.
them in business?
Chicken tenders. That's it. Chicken tenders and
tenders.
fries.
Their mozzarella sticks is good.
See, no, because I tried again. I tried the waffle fries. I said, meh, I've had better.
All right, y'all. We got 3 minutes left.
So what
Oh,
do you
shit.
like?
We made it through the whole episode. Oh my gosh. So, besides loving, so what kind of love do you want to see more around you before we go?
What's
Quick.
Okay.
What-
You go first.
Oh,
Quick. I'm sorry. That was petty. That was petty. I'm sorry.
I deserved it because I went, ooh, my bad. Besides the philautia that I need to do better at, I do think I would love to see more agape in the world.
Yeah. Okay.
Because agape is that whole selfless love and love of the people, and that's really what I want. I really feel like I see it most during Pride and that whole parade, because that is really a lot of random people just loving each other. Like, whenever I walk the parade and they see my big old asexual flags, I get so many people like, oh, you understand me. Especially being like the only black girl.
All right, Asia, you go. Answer. Quickly. Swiftly.
I ain't gonna lie. I want some arrows.
Right.
Okay.
I don't know, like, but arrows mixed with a little bit of. Hold on, wait. What is it? What is it? Arrows mixed with a little bit of pragma.
Okay.
Mm.
Ooh.
I need
Okay.
something like. I need something deep a deep connection. Otherwise, I'm good.
Okay.
Izzy, go swiftly.
Chill.
I want more arrows. I definitely can't. Like, I'm loving where I'm at, and I want more of it.
Ooh.
I want a lot more.
You heard that, Izzy.
Oh.
I do. Shout out to my baby. He listening.
Oh, shout out to his baby,
Get
y'all.
a room.
Hi, Willie.
Oh, we gonna get a room, all right.
Oh.
All right, Izzy.
All right, Kitty, go swiftly.
Swiftly. Okay. I have a twofer. I want to see more Eros and Philosia because I don't think enough people love themselves.
Word.
I think I need to see more of that because all I'm seeing is a lot of sheeple. A lot of people doing shit that they think other people want them to do. Be yourself and love yourself. And also Eros because who doesn't want more of that?
You know, going under that knife because of
Yo, come on. You feel?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
We was talking about different things. Hold on. I feel like
Hold on, wait.
love yourself.
I would like to see more Ludos. I feel like I'm very witty, and I don't really find much people romantically to match that.
Okay.
And they think they're being witty, and really they're just being
A dick.
Yeah. I was like, girl, we not supposed to be crushing.
That is one of the D's. That's one of the letters we said.
Sorry.
But yeah, that's what I need more of in my life. I like intellectual type of love. If that makes sense.
Yes, ma'am, it
So
does.
I need me a little J. Cole or something.
Little J. Cole.
Write me poems and stuff. Like I'm that type of hopeless romantic, and I can't.
Little music soul child.
Yo,
Child.
I had one guy I had a poet who was into me, and he cursed me out like day 3.
Oh.
In poet form?
Yes.
Oh, that's
dude.
beautiful.
It was in prose. I loved
That's
it.
fire. That's what I call expression. Okay.
Oh, he expressed.
And the crazy part is, I didn't even know his name yet, and he was already sending me like poems about how I was breaking his heart by not responding him.
You didn't know his name.
And
got
that's
the
that
message.
manic
Wow.
love. And with that, y'all, we gotta head out.
Okay, this has been Metropolitan Black Nerds. It's been me, the B. It's been Kitty Lorraine.
Kitty Lorraine over here. Yes, it has been.
It's been Ashley Dawkins.
Hey, y'all, bye.
It's been Izzy King.
What?
And it's been Asia Renee.
All right, y'all. See y'all later.
Okay.